Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Moretz Sports Complex as we have us a great matchup here today between the Nova Southeastern Sharks and your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. I'm Adekale Ane, and thank you for tuning in here on Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. We're about 10 minutes away from action here in this first half. Should be an exciting matchup between both sides. I'm going to give you the starting lineups. First for the visiting Nova Sharks. They're coming in at 1-1 on the season. Starting at goal is Tita LaRue. A defender number 2, Thomas Espero. A defender number 3, Quentin Aguilar. And midfield number 6, Leo Abdo. At forward, number 7, Wanchi Nunez. At forward, number 8, Alex Berg. At forward, number 9, Sebastian Leubel. At midfield, number 11, Gianluca Ahilin. At defender, number 15, Brian Backboard. At forward, number 18, Michael Lawrence. And a defender, number 23, Curtis Throne. The Sharks are coached by Matt Watts and assisted by James Moore and Giuseppe Weller. And now for your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears starting lineup. Starting in that goal, number 1, Alex Langer. At midfield, number 2, Benjamin Genizer. At defender, number 3, David Zui. At midfield, number 4, Javier Medrano. At midfield, number 5, Sirk Kish. At defender, number 6, Oliver Gardner. At midfield, number 9, Luca Koch. At midfield, number 10, Victor Cascon. At forward, number 11, Gonzalo Garcia. At midfield, number 14, Diego Delgado. And at midfield, number 24, Carles Montoya Lobo. Should be a great matchup here today, like I said previously. Your Bears are coming in at 1-1. And the Sharks as well at 1-1. So both teams are evenly matched. Looking forward to a great one here as the BSC is starting to move in. Slowly but surely, about 6 minutes away from starting this match. I'm going to give you some game keys here today. Lenoir-Rhyne Bears, they got to play their game. And that game is keeping possession and then working it through their wings. People like Luca Koch and Gonzalo Garcia really helping stretch out, and Victor Cascon, they have to play through those guys. But I'm looking for big games from Benjamin Genizer and David Zui. And on the back line, that back line is as strong as anything I've seen out here so far in this early season. So look for those guys to really help defensively and look to counterattack. This Bears team is really aggressive, and they are going to look to outsmart you in all facets of their game. So make sure to look for that. And then I think it all starts with Alex Langer back there in goal. Very vocal on this team. If he's got his teammates in their spots and he's, being big time back in goal, this team, the ceiling is the roof for them. So we're about a little under 5 minutes left until opening kickoff here. We will be back shortly with more pregame stuff as we're about to start this matchup. So we're getting ready for things to get back into action now. Both teams seem ready and poised to start this game off with a bang. Just to talk about this Nova Southeastern team, this is a team last year that went 12-4-1. And 7-2-1 in conference from the Sunshine Conference in Florida. It's a very good squad with ability to challenge these Bears. So this Bears team needs to not sleep on them just because they have not played this school ever before. So it'd be a really good testament to what they've been practicing all week under Coach Jack Winter. Should be an exciting one as we're about seconds away from kickoff here at Moretz Sports Complex. So the Bears are looking to start this one off. It'd be Kolsch. Back to Montoya Lobo. Bears are going to look to work it around now. Wait for that right opportunity to strike here. This Nova Southeastern team looks like a bigger squad. I believe the height average looks like around 5'9" and over. So let's see if that makes a difference in the air. A pass laid up ahead to Kolsch. He stops on a dime looking for Gonzalo. Just a little too much on that one. As you hear the BSC in full effect here tonight, trying to support their fellow Bears out there on the pitch. Slower play here so far. Trying to be tactical, this Nova team, and Bears are doing a great job of pressing up. Good pass over to Cascon. He's driving in. Now Madrano. Now Carles. Montoya Lobo. Good back tap. Still trying to stay with it here. Cascon settles. He's looking to turn. Cascon fires. Kolsch will be tripped up. Gonna lose control of the ball. Good job by G. Nizer to get in front of that pass. Bears are now looking to attack with Garcia on the far wing. Some ricocheting back and forth here. And good step by Gardner. The Sharks now working the ball around. So far, Nova playing really tight on the back line. Really satisfied and working it across that back line. And they play a looping ball forward. Delgado able to get to it. Now they're going to play the ball backwards to Langer. Now up ahead to Zui. Cascone looking to turn upfield. Still battling with the ball now. Out wide to Cirque. Kish. Kish now trying to find Luka Kolsch. Kolsch 1v1 now. Kolsch gets around. Still with the ball. Plays it back in. A shot's fired. Kish trying to rip it in. Cascone fires. That will be deflected away. And that's a corner there for the Bears. First set piece of the match. Let's see who'll take it here for the Bears. Looks like it's going to be Gonzalo Garcia. Let's see what kind of service he can deliver here. Short corner to Zui. Zui fires a curler. A good service by Zui. And Carlos Toyolobo, a little dangerous on that pass. Very short to Langer. Langer able to come off his line and deliver a great clearance. Great challenge by Montoya Lobo. Now up ahead to Kolsch. And that will be Bears ball on the far sideline. And that's going to be a foul on Montoya Lobo going the other way now. Ball played forward, looking for number 7, Juanchi Nunez. And that ball will go out of bounds. That'll be a Bears throw-in. Delgado getting the start here today. It looks like Madrano has pushed forward into that midfield role, usually in that center back position. Delgado filled his spot, and Ruiz will be coming off the bench. Ball played forward to Luka Kolsch. Good technique by Kolsch. A good challenge by Javier Madrano. A great challenge by Gardner to contest that header by 18, Michael Lawrence. As the Bears are looking to attack now. G. Nizer on the far side. Lays it off to Kolsch. Kolsch with some space here. Kolsch fires. And that's going to take a deflection. It's going to be a Bears corner. That's going to be Zui to take this corner here for the Bears. Out wide over to 18, and I believe a foul will be called on the Bears. Kind of a squandered opportunity there. Kish now trying to control over to Zui. Now outside to Cascone. Cascone surveying. Lays it back to Zui. Outside to Cascone. Good turn and move by Cascone. And that will be another corner kick here for your Bears. Zui now plays a service in, up in the air. And Delgado trying to get ahead to it. And let's hope he's all right. Him and number 2 Thomas Espero collided right there in the air. Let's hope they are all right. Is Delgado able to get up now? And we will be back shortly after they check on those 2 players.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
And we are back here as both players were able to get up under their own will here and own power. Let's hope they're both all right. A little nasty collision earlier. If you're just tuning in, it's 0-0 here on Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. Now checking in the game for the Bears. Number 13, Micah Smith has entered in, coming in for number 14, Delgado. But Delgado looks on the side like he's ready to come back in on the sideline. Then number 2, Thomas Espero left the game. And number 5, Isidore Garcia checked in for the Sharks. It's always a scary sight to see when you see two players go up for a ball and they both hit each other, especially up north in the head. Let's hope they're both all right, but we're going to keep things going here. The show must go on. Nova Sharks playing a ball forward. Up ahead to number 9, Sebastian Lobel. He's their leading goal scorer. Ball's up in the air now. It's a nice service in the box. As Lobel has 2 goals and 3 assists on the season. That's good for 7 points. Gardner now with the ball here for the Bears. Gardner playing a looping ball forward, trying to find Gonzalo Garcia. Micah Smith now controlling. Now to G-Nizer. Back trying to find Montoya Lobo on the side. And a turnover right there as the Sharks possess. Good job by Gardner. Now outside to Gonzalo Garcia. It's going to be a Bears throw-in. Now checking back in, Delgado seems to be all right. Gonna go back into his center back position. Pass looking up ahead for Casco. It's going to be deflected. Madrano trying to find Kolsch. A little mistiming there. See how the Bears change things up. Ball played back to keeper LaRue. Good pressure by Cascon. Cascon showing on the wheels. Pass played up ahead. Gardner will be there. Trying to clear it out of the way. Carlos Montoya Lobo has it. Up ahead to Zui. Zui's going to look to push. Kolsch. Montoya Lobo, good switch outside to G. Nizer. Cascon inside to Kolsch. Kolsch out wide. G. Nizer's there. Now Gonzalo Garcia on the wing. Bears are working it slowly through this wall of a defense of the Sharks. Trying to find their opening and make a mark here, Cascon. Delgado. Back to Delgado from Montoya Lobo. Bears are doing a good job of really spacing out the Sharks team. You have to, and if you're able to find the right passing lanes, it's all about possession here and really trying to make this other team uncomfortable and make them play your game. Ball played forward, up ahead, looking for Garcia, and that will go out of bounds. Bears throw in. G. Nizer not cutting it back inside. Ball is cleared away. Gardner plays it back to Langer. Langer sends a looping ball out of bounds. Kolsch trying to put some pressure on that back line, especially that last man back in the center back position. Ball up ahead. It's going to go over G. Nizer's head. It's going to let that one go. So it sails out of bounds. Gardner now looking for the right lane here. As 18 minutes have passed here so far in this match. Good step by Zui. Cascon now looking for Kolsch. Strong header by G. Nizer. Nova controlling here. Ball's being worked around here. Bears still trying to put pressure. Toyoloba now back to Delgado. Chapman looking to put pressure on Delgado. Up ahead now to G. Nizer. He's going to be going down that right flank. As it's been a stalemate here so far in this matchup. Like we expected, we wanted a good game between both sides, and so far so good. I know most people love to see offensive scoring back and forth, as Kolsch will be fouled there, but there's nothing like tough soccer in the sense where it's 0-0 and it's really all about who wants it more here. And that's what we've got here so far in this matchup. As we have a host of Bears crowded around the 18-yard line. Let's see if Zui goes head on. Lays one at the 12, and Kolsch trying to play a header back far post. Leads that one out of bounds. As Langer's yelling out orders. Ball's up in the air now. Play stayed up ahead, and it's going to be a foul against Carlos Montoya Lobo. Grabbing the jersey. It's going to be a free kick now for the Nova Sharks. It's a dangerous opportunity now. A lot of Sharks crowded around the 18. Looping ball played in very fast and almost coming into that back post as Langer wasn't there. It would have been tough. And a misfire right there by the Sharks forward. We're going to have our first water break of the night, and we will be back shortly after this one for more first half action.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
So we're back here on Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. I'm Ada Kaliande here on the call here today. So far, you're just tuning in, you haven't really missed much. Just very few shots have been fired. It's been really, like I said, a defensive stalemate. Both sides really trying to figure out their identity here in this game and try to capitalize. Langer sends a ball up ahead. Cole's going to get to it. Lays it back to Cascon. Now up ahead looking for Kolsch. Now Carles Montoya Lobo now trying to find Gonzalo Garcia. Now G. Nizer with it to Montoya Lobo. He's trying to turn upfield. And Montoya Lobo will be found. Up ahead trying to find Kolsch. Sirkish now with it. Up ahead to Cascon. He's trying to turn. It's G. Nizer backtracking. Trying to get something to go. Delgado now to Montoya Lobo. It's really cool down here in Hickory, North Carolina. So perfect and beautiful night for soccer, and that's a beautiful through ball up ahead to Cascon. Pass up ahead, and Chapman will get onto it. Excuse me, that's Michael Lawrence. Lawrence into the box. Good save by Langer. And that is heads up right there by Alex Langer. Be sure that replay of the save as Michael Lawrence was making his way inside the six. Langer coming off his line and able to smother that one. So we're going to have some extracurriculars here. Going to be Nova Sharks ball. We're going to take this free kick. Ball's up ahead. Let's see if Delgado can get to it. Langer confused. And Gardner trying to save it. And that will be a... Trying to figure it out now. And trying to see if that goal is allowed. And that goal will be allowed. And that is a goal for... Number 9, Sebastian Lobel. That's tough. They were trying to say that Lobel was offside and wanted to check with the AR. That's just a little bit of indecision right there. You would love Delgado to still stick with that forward. And Langer didn't know if he wanted to come off his line or stay back. Just got to clean that up, and it's a 1-0 ball game. The Nova Sharks here are up 1-0. So that's going to be Bears ball. Let's hope G. Nizer is all right. Gardner to Montoya Lobo. Outside to Garcia. Not able to get it through number 5. Isadora Garcia. Excuse me, number 3, Quentin Aguilar. To Kolsch. Kolsch in the middle. Not over. Trying to lay it back down. Kolsch trying to get to it. And that's tough. That's a good little flick on by Victor Cascone, trying to catch the defender off guard, but Tito LaRue is there to clean that one up. Ball cleared by Gene Iser. Sirkish settles. Lays it out to Zui. Zui is now pushing. Out to Madrano, now to Kolsch. And Kolsch just mishandles that one. Now Michael Lawrence looking to push. A through ball played ahead. Ball swung outside. Now looking for number 10, Cascone. Outside to Zui. Zui looking to play it in. Plays it in, back post. Shot fired by Madrano. Just not enough of a touch on that. That's a beautiful ball by Zui. We'd love to see Madrano just lay his foot down and fire one, preferably top corner. We show you that replay, that last opportunity. Zui played a looping ball into the 6, and Madrano put a touch on it, but just not enough to get it past LaRue. Ball played across the 6, across the 18. Toya Lobo now. Gene Nizer really trying to run down that flank and give some opportunities and some looks for these Bears. I feel like they've just been, once again, stifled in the midfield area. Haven't really swung it around and worked all the spaces across the field. As they're down here early. Delgado racing back now, heads it away. So that's number 11, Gianluca Ahillen, to take this free kick. Plays it in. Langer able to get a fist to it, and that's going to go out of bounds. as Andres Ruiz and Giovanni DaCosta enter the game in for the Bears. And Kolsch and Madrano will take a well-deserved rest. And that one is thrown out of bounds for a goal kick now for Langer. So besides that one goal by the Nova Sharks, has really been a back and forth game, and it's been very close in all aspects. Sharks were just able to capitalize on one mistake from the Bears. And that's all it takes in the game of soccer, one little mistake, and that can cost you a goal. 11 minutes left here. As that's Gio on that far sideline as Gonzalo Garcia has switched to the near sideline, the winger. Ball's in the box now, Ruiz. And Ruiz is clipped. It's going to be a corner. Fans begging for a penalty, but it's going to be a corner kick now for the Bears. Ball played in. It's looping around now. Out to Zui. Lays it back to Genizer. Genizer sends one in. Still up in the air here. Garcia trying to get to it now. Ball played up ahead now to Michael Lawrence. Michael Lawrence fires a rifle of a shot, and that's going to go high and wide. Very close. Really testing Alex Langer there in goal. Langer trying to figure out where to send the ball. Sends it. Trying to find Cascon. It's going to be a Sharks throw-in. Bears throw in now. Gonzalo Garcia here on the wing. Trying to go out wide now. Lays it back across, still up for grabs. There's no support around the 6. It's a beautiful pass by Garcia. Now over to Garcia, and he's clipped from behind. That will be a foul. Be a free kick now for the Bears. It'll be a great opportunity here for the Bears. Garcia or Zui to lay the service. Now out to Sirkish. Now shot fired. Almost curled in by Garcia. It's a nice set piece look. Almost able to curl it into the far post. To show you this replay now. A little tap back to Garcia from Zui. Garcia to Kish. Then Garcia almost curled it in that far post. There's not enough English on that one to put it back in the net. Garcia now pushing forward here for the Bears. Pass across now. And that's going to be a corner opportunity for the Bears. Ball played in, short, still up in the air now. Now Gonzalo Garcia for Ruiz, now Gio. Now Delgado, an opportunity now. Out wide to Cascon. Up ahead, trying to find Ruiz. And a little under 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. Ball played forward for the Sharks. Good defense by the Bears to keep it away. Gardner now over to Delgado. Now Zui to Gonzalo Garcia. Garcia. Gardner up ahead. The G-Nizer now to Kish. Trying to find Ruiz now. Ruiz trying to lay it across for Gio. Up ahead. Garcia now trying to head it away, and that's going to be deflected by number 17, Tino Miguez. Now G-Nizer driving in, lays it up now. Garcia has it, lays it back to Gio. G-Nizer. Now to Gio, touch. The shot will be ripped by Montoya Lobo. Almost giving it away, and he does to Michael Lawrence. Michael Lawrence is now off and running. Gardner backtracking. Good job by Gardner. Out wide to Garcia. Now to Ruiz. Now outside the G-Nizer. G-Nizer plays a looping ball in. And not enough bend on that one to keep it away from LaRue. So we're at a little under 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Your Bears are down 1-0 to the Nova Sharks. The first meeting between both schools. As Michael Lawrence will now check it out of the game. And that's going to bring on number 12, Milos Christoforou. Now over to Gio. Under a minute to play. Gascon now out wide to Garcia. Gonzalo Garcia plays it in. And that will be a corner kick here for the Bears. Another opportunity. You would love to see more support swarming that 6-yard line. Six seconds left. Curls it in. Up ahead. Fired back across. And that's the half, folks. Your Bears are down 1-0 to the Nova Southeastern Sharks here on Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. I'm going to show you first half stats. That's 10 shots and 1 shot on goal for the Bears. 1 save, 7 fouls, and for the Sharks, it is 4 shots, 2 shots on goal, 1 save, and 7 fouls. We will be back shortly with more second half action here.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Oh, this? I was playing catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to orthocarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
I remember it like somebody flipped a switch and something was really wrong. The staff at Fry treated me like family and they saved my life. These days, I'm taking time for things that really matter because every moment is a gift. I needed a doctor and I found an expert in my heart.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found the expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
I'm an active guy, I have a family to take care of, and a heart attack wasn't really in the plan. The pain was so bad, I couldn't even talk. The Fry team was so nice and so good to me. They give me a second chance, more time to do what I love, more time to be with my family. I needed a doctor, I found an expert in my heart.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to OrthoCarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
I remember it like somebody flipped a switch.
So we're back here in Moretz Sports Complex. If you're just tuning in, your Bears are down 1-0 here to the Nova Southeastern Sharks. Really, it's just been a tough first half for both sides offensively. Been really stifling on both ends. It's been a defensive slugfest here. And it's just been back and forth defensively. But Nova Southeastern Sharks were able to strike on the board on what's some of an unconventional goal. Just an errant pass over the top, and the Sharks were able to score. The Bears thought the player was offside and just able to push it in past the 6. But now your Bears need to refocus and regroup here in order to come back and really just show that identity they showed in their last game against Lees McRae. We really haven't seen much of that identity where they take control of the game and they let everyone know whose game they're playing here. We're going to need that here in this second half in order to make a comeback and perhaps equalize and, potentially win the game. It's got to be right here and right now if you're a Bears supporter, if you're a Bears player. You got to take it to the Sharks. As the Sharks will control here first off. I believe that is number 9, Sebastian Lobel, to start things off in the center. He was the lone goal scorer so far. So they're switching balls out now. Sharks now controlling. So it looks like that same 11 are on the pitch that ended the first half. Sharks trying to inbound the ball off a throw in. Deflected by Zui. Gio up at the G-Nizer. And now looking for Ruiz. As the ref did not like what he saw from number 10, Matty Cordish. Looks like Coach Winter has elected to keep Gio on, and Cascone will be coming off the bench here in the second half. Ball played forward. We're trying to lay it off to Gonzalo Garcia. Ruiz trying to step towards the ball, put some pressure here on the keeper. Ball played forward. Strong header by Carles Montoya Lobo. Able to get up for that one and head it away from danger. Now up ahead to Ruiz. And Garcia now controlling the ball. Trying to turn upfield, and he is fouled. Let's hope he's all right there on that far sideline. Got clipped right there on the shin. Ball's played forward, and that took a deflection off the face of a defender. Now out wide looking for Ruiz. Lays it back into the center, and LaRue is able to scoop that one up. Good challenge by Carlos Montoya Lobo. Now Kolsch here on the near sideline. Back to Madrona. Now over to Gio. Ruiz still there in the fold. Good deflection there by Kolsch. Back to G. Nizer. Gonna look to reset things and perhaps switch the field of play. Montoya Lobo now pushing forward. Out wide, trying to find Garcia. Garcia weaving in and out. Lays it back in. A little too far there for some more Bear supporters. G. Nizer loops one in. Headed up and over the goal. Good chance right there by Kolsch. We have a hurt player down for the Sharks. Let's hope he's all right as they look to take a look at him. And we're going to take a little breather here. We'll be back shortly.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself. My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship.
So we're back here now, Moretz Sports Complex. Injured Nova Southeastern player able to walk off under his own power. It's going to be a goal kick for the Sharks. As you see, some very vocal commands from Jan-Luca Ahillen of the Sharks, urging his teammates to drop back. It's one of those things when you have a goal differential here, you have that tendency, that second nature to perhaps park the bus and really just urge your defense to not make any mistakes. So Bears are yelling out orders to Medrano. And the ball is trying to looking to play forward to Ruiz. Now Carles Montoya Lobo. So now switching it across to Zui. Outside to Gonzalo Garcia. Good switch over to Kolsch. Kolsch weaving in and out. He's bumped off the ball. Kolsch now with it. Lays it wide as the ref is in the way. Carles Montoya Lobo trying to get in the way of number 12, Milos Christoforou. Garcia now trying to go forward. Takes a heavy touch. It's going to be a Sharks throw-in on the far sideline. So far we've seen one goal. Very few shots that have been on goal for both sides. I guess that is just the biggest testament here today to both sides defensively. They've been very strong. Not really allowing any kind of momentum or action swaying in one side's favor. As you've seen a lot of those just balls get played into the defensive third and then cleared away out of bounds. Not even giving a little sight of any potential kind of threat on the offensive end. Sharks throwing the ball in. Good deflection by the Bears. Now Zui looking to push up ahead. It's going to be a Bears throw in. Ball played up ahead. Good challenge right there by Gardner. Bears are looking to run here in space. So that's Ruiz cutting it across, trying to keep it alive here. Drops it back to Garcia. Good switch over the G-Nizer. Out wide to Gonzalo Garcia. Plays it across. Still up in the air, and that's going to go off of Ruiz's head. Let's hope he's all right. Very, very close and dangerous. Almost an equalizer there for the Bears. Montoya Lobo now pushing forward, up ahead to Gio. Out wide to Kolsch. Kolsch 1v2 now, trying to split it. That would have been very difficult. It's going to be a corner kick here for the Bears. Another set piece opportunity. Zui is going to be the one to take it. A lot of Bears crowded around the 18, trying to make something happen here. Ball's played up, and that's going to be out of the reach of anyone to get to it. But Ruiz is going to backtrack that into the corner. Now Gio takes a shot and almost able to curl that one as that one goes wide. Checking into the game for the Sharks is number 6, Leah Abdu. Sharks racing forward now, looking to attack, and a cross fired out of bounds. That would be a goal kick here for the Bears. Ruiz now trying to push forward, complaining to the AR on the sideline. He felt like he was being grabbed. Gio. As the Sharks are working it around now. Ball played out wide. Now cut back inside for the Sharks. Still in the 18. Good defense, and a shot is ripped into the back of the net. It looks like that is number 8, Alex Berg, and that's a goal for the Sharks. 2-0 here at Moretz Sports Complex. If you're just tuning in, goal was just scored by Alex Berg of the Sharks. That's just tough right there. A good succession of passes by the Sharks, able to slip one past Langer. Still really anyone's game. It's been really slow here. Moretz, just back and forth. These teams are very good offensively, but the Sharks have been able to capitalize on their opportunities. As Victor Casco now re-enters. Bears have just not been able to finish here so far. Still a lot of time left here in this matchup. Casco now trying to maybe find Kolsch or G-Nizer. Gardner, Nella Delgado. Outside looking for Kolsch. Kolsch cutting through. So trying to stick with the ball here. Now Cascone's on it inside the box. Trying to turn. He's going to be joined by a host of Sharks. And that will be Sharks throw-in. Some action into the box, and that'll be offsides right there on the Sharks. Good clearance by Gardner. Ball played forward, trying to find Cascone, and that would be cleared out of bounds. Ball played forward, looping. Gonzalo Garcia trying to run onto it. Garcia now with the ball. Ball's up in the air. And that will go wide for the Bears. Another great opportunity, perhaps to cut into this deficit. LaRue yelling out orders now. Kolsch heads it down. Ball played through. It's going to be tough. Langer trying to come off his line, and another one put in for the Sharks. Gianluca Hillen scoring that one, and it's now 3-0 Sharks. That's just tough, as that was a pretty through ball. Very tough right there for the Bears. Like we said, this Nova Southeastern team, a very tough team. You know, it's the first time the Bears have played them. They play in a very, very tough conference. Sunshine State Conference, with teams like Barry University, who just won the national championship this past season, who the Bears will be playing on Saturday in their next game. A foul will be called there. And looks like a card will be coming out. And a yellow will be handed to, I believe that is Zui on that far side. The Sharks trying to play a service in. It's deep. Shot is attempted by number 14, Henrique Berg. Now checking in the game, number 22, Alex Cake for the Bears. Ball's played forward. Cascone looking to make a run, but LaRue will be right there, and he elects to send that one into the BSC. Cascone, not a G-nizer. Kolsch As the ref will overrule that one, and it'd be a Bears throw-in. Cake. Gonzalo Garcia. Now trying to work it around. Luka Kolsch now. Looking to attack, lays it across. Cake. Cake rips one from outside. That took a deflection, and that it will be a corner kick here for the Bears. Zui will be taking it now. It's up in the air. It's headed down by Delgado, and that one will go out of bounds. A tough bounce right there off Delgado. Ball's played forward. Nova now trying to play it into the box. It's still in the box. Kolsch now with it. And that's a tough challenge for Cake and number 17. Tino Miguez. Let's hope they're both all right. So looking to check things out, see if both of them all right. And just a tough challenge between two players, great sportsmanship. And a card would be delivered to Cake. Foul is going to be against the Bears. And now a free kick opportunity here for John Luca Ahilan. Plays it across. Langer will be right there. Opportunity to counterattack. Lays a ball forward for Garcia. Ball played across now. And that will be a goal kick now for the Sharks. So we have about a little under 25 minutes left in this match. Your Bears are down here 3-0 against the Nova Southeastern Sharks. Still a decent amount of time left for these Bears to make a cut in this deficit, but it's gotta be now, and it's gotta be in a hurry. Ball's played forward. G9s are able to get to it and head it away. Still in the box now. And it's a foul going the other way. As Delgado just got a cramp right there. Let's hope he's all right. So you can stretch it out now. It's always one of the scariest things to pull up right there when you're fully extended. It's a very, very painful thing. Let's hope he's all right. And they're going to call a water break now, and we'll be back shortly here on Bears Sports Network on the SAC Live. We're back in action now. Delgado seems to be all right. Stretch that one out. Bears remain with possession now. Out wide. Delgado trying to find Kolsch. Kolsch backtracks for it. Cascone is putting the pressure on. And a foul by Gio. I believe that is on number 18. He fouled number 18, Michael Lawrence. Ball's played forward. Strong header by David Zui. And a handball will be called against the Bears and Garcia. Ball played forward, looking for Michael Lawrence. He heads it away, and that's going to be offsides, as the AR calls it on the far sideline. Cake now pushing forward to Kolsch. Kolsch trying to loop a ball around for Cascone. Cake heads it up. And Carles with the challenge, but a foul will be going the other way now. Good by Delgado to clear it away. And Garcia heads it away. And we're going to have a trio of substitutions now for the Bears very soon. Played out wide now. Good move by Kolsch. Kolsch is pushing forward. Out wide to Garcia. Back to Kolsch. And Kolsch is clipped right there. Let's hope he's all right. Studs were up. And Kolsch is down. We have 3 subs now checking in. And we're going to take a little breather here. And we'll be back shortly after this little break.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
This? I was playing catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to orthocarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Kolsch is able to walk off and then go off to the sideline. Let's hope he's all right. And that will bring in number 20, Eric Miller has checked into the game here for the Bears. Bears now working around. Gene Iser trying to find right opportunity. Now up ahead to Gio. Now trying to find Ruiz. Zui now trying to find Ruiz, making a run. Ball swung out wide. Langer now with it. Lays it off to Gardner. Now out to Zui. Takes a big touch. Now trying to make a run. Cascone. Stride for stride with the pass from Zui. And the referee with a very affirmative signal the other way. It's a foul against the Bears. Good header by Gardner. Ball sent far up to Michael Lawrence of the Sharks. Strong header, strong clearance by Delgado. As Lawrence will be subbed off now. A couple of Sharks now enter the game. Ruiz just looking to step towards it. The ball's still up in the air now. Miller is there. Out to Alex Cake. Cake cuts it back in, lays it across the 18. Now for Miller to Casco. Casco turning. Out wide to Gio. Gio lays it to Cascone. Cascone across the 6. That's going to be tough. And Miller was there on that back post. But that would be headed away. That would have been the right ball. Ball played forward for the Sharks. Delgado able to head it away. Now trying to find Cascone. It's going to be a race to the corner. Junizer now with the ball. And that will be out of bounds. Good challenge by Miller. Delgado wins the header. Ball's played forward. And now up ahead. Good challenge by Delgado, making it very tough. And now be a foul going the other way. And Delgado's on the ground once again. Let's hope he's all right. He's calling for a substitution. Probably just pulled up once again. And that might be it for Delgado. I believe that is number 13, Micah Smith. We'll check back in. Up ahead to Ruiz. Good challenge by Gio. Zui looking to take this free kick now for the Bears. It's up and over, still in the space. No one there to put a final touch on it. It's that last attacking third these Bears need to work on, especially on set pieces. As Brendan Rodgers also enters the game, comes in for David Dewey. Miller now in the corner. Plays it back in. Opportunity. It's a tough touch by Gio. Good effort by Eric Miller. It's a little under 10 minutes remaining here in this match. Eric Miller on the ball. As the Sharks are just looking to keep it away from their third and not even entertain a chance of the Bears coming back in this one. Miller has a looping ball played forward. That's going to be out of his reach. Still in the air now. Good challenge. And Cake will be fouled. Nova now looking to attack. Sirkish is backtracking, trying to step towards the ball. Ball played in, and a shot fired wide by number 12, Milos Christoforou of the Sharks. Gardner. Now into GL. Out to Eric Miller now. Cuts it back in. Switches it to Gardner. Up ahead to Gio. Gio turns. Ball will be sent forward right to Langers. Gardner, a pass up ahead, a great ball to Cascone. Cascone will be upended. Excuse me, that's G. Nizer there, upended. That looks like Cascone looking to take this one here for the Bears. Cascone flares one, and that goes right over the net. Looking near post. Goal kick. Now checking in the game for the Bears is number 4, Javier Medrano. Gonna give number 6, Oliver Gardner, a little breather. Now Michael Lawrence looking to attack. As that will be a corner kick now for the Sharks. Ball's played in. As Michael Lawrence has it now for the Sharks. Ball played forward. And G9s are able to backtrack and get to it. That's a goal kick now for the Bears. Now to Sir Kish. Kish outside. Over to Miller. Nizer now trying to pull forward. So we're under 2 minutes now left to play. It's just been a slow one here offensively here for the Bears. And that'll be a goal kick. Now checking in for the Bears. Number 19, Andrew Caligari-Mitros. Under a minute here. Bears just looking to keep possession, maybe. Out wide to Miller. Ruiz putting pressure now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's the end of the match, folks. Your final score, Sharks 3, your Bears 0 here. And this one, tough loss for your Bears now as they drop to 1-2 against this, an 0-1 against Nova Southeastern. Now to show you some of the full-time stats. 15 shots for the Bears, 2 shots on goal, 1 save, 14 fouls, and 8 shots, 4 shots on goal, 2 saves, and 16 fouls for the Sharks. Just a really slow match on both sides. The Bears were never really able to capitalize on their shots and opportunities. Just seemed to lack a little bit of energy right there. But, I mean, they made it back and forth action throughout that first half. And really up until the second goal was scored, it was anyone's game. But the Sharks just capitalized on their opportunities and were able to put it in. Well, thank you for staying tuned to tonight's match, as the Bears' next game will be this Saturday against Barry University, the reigning national champions. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Adekaliane here on Bears Sports Network on the SAC Live. Wish you a good night.